How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, today I am coming to you to talk about the side effects of the Mirena. Some of you know, if you've been following me on this journey of YouTube them for many years now, I um I took the pill for a while after I had my son as my form of birth control, but that was not the most effective for my body type. I bleed heavily, and the fact that I bleed so heavy and the fact that I wanted something that was controllable for the fact to not get pregnant, but also the blood flow control, I chose to get the Mirena. I talked to my doctor about it, and a lot of the times you hear these awful stories and these crazy things about the Mirena, and I'm just here to come to you and let you know that it's not always true. So, there are like 5 things I wanted to point out about the Mirena that I like, and there's 5 things that I don't like. One, on the like list, I love the fact that I'm not going to get pregnant from the Mirena. That's like number one. That's A1 right there. That's top notch, right on the list of perfect. I've not had any like pregnancy scares since I've been married with my husband. Before that, I got the Mirena before we got married, but I haven't had any scares, which I love. It actually is protecting me from having another child. If you know me, you understand that I'm one and done. And if I wanted another one, then I have that option to take it out and do that. But I'm not really one to do that. So there's that. Two, I can have a steady flow for a period. So I don't have a period. My period does not exist unless it comes like once a month and it's just light spotting and not spotting on like a period where you actually see blood. It's kind of like when you wipe, then you see blood, you get up and everything's fine. So, I don't have excessive bleeding anymore, which thank God, it just makes me like never want to take my Mirena out. I don't have heavy cramps. That's the third thing. I don't have heavy cramps like I used to. I used to have agony in my cramps. I used to like fall over, lay on the floor, just uncomfortableness. I don't have any of that anymore. So that's a plus. That's number 3. Number 4, I feel like I'm more regular in my emotional state because I have the Mirena that has hormones in it. So my mental stability is a lot more comfortable. I don't feel as crazy. I still go through my moments when I know my period is coming because I go a little deep in my feelings and a little deep in my emotions, but for the most part I'm happy. I'm always in a good mood. I can always see the positiveness in something and keep moving. Uh the fifth thing, I think that was 4. So the fifth thing, so the first was no period, not pregnant. Second was no period. Third was the control of the flow of the period. And then 4 was my emotions being regulated. So 5, the fifth thing I like is I can take it out at any time and get pregnant instantly. Like I could take it out and go try for a baby and get pregnant that night. Like that's how quick it is. So the consistency of going back to non-birth control body is just as simple as putting it in and taking it out. So I think for those of you who are willing to look into getting the Mirena and are interested in understanding what it is, the Mirena is just a form of a birth control that is in a stick substance that sits on the top of I think it sits on the inside lining of your uterus. Sometimes it can scrape the uterus, but it depends on who your doctor is, and they should put it in a placement where you won't have any side effects of scraping of your uterus, of your walls. It's there with a long string on the end attached, so you should be able to touch every month to find the string to make sure it's still there and it hasn't gone anywhere. And I am not very good at checking, but when I do check, I know that it's still there, so I don't have any problems. There aren't any side effects sexually either. Like your partner won't be able to feel the strings if they're cut properly in a short amount of space. If you have problems with it, you can get them recut. So if you are experiencing some discomfort with them, you are able to get them recut and have no problems. Let's go on into the dislikes. So the things that I dislike about the Mirena. 1, I had complications with my body because I have cysts on my ovaries before, and so oftentimes through the month I'd have issues with problems. Mirena was in and it was uncomfortable at some point, moved or something, and I have a cyst on an ovary. Like, I could have a lot of pressure and discomfort in my uterine wall. So therefore I have issues with that personally. Second would be, and I think I only have 3 things that I don't like, not 5, excuse me. The second thing would be I had a UTI, and I haven't had a UTI since before I got pregnant with my son. And so it's been about 4 years since I had one, and I finally got a UTI from having the Mirena. So when you are sexually active with the Mirena, you need to make sure that you are cleansing yourself properly and make sure that you, and not saying that I'm just saying that if you aren't properly taking care of your body the way you should, you won't be able to consistently have that clean flow going through your body, through your uterine wall, and therefore you will get a UTI. The third thing that I don't like about the Mirena is that time scheduling to get pregnant. It's kind of like you got to play like the understanding game of when you want to take it out so that you can get pregnant. So if you don't know like your conception and you don't know that stuff, then that would be a problem. And I don't really want to do all of that checking around and thinking about it. I kind of just, like with Cameron, we just got pregnant. Accidental, just got pregnant. But I don't want to have to think, what should I do? Do I need to do this? Do I step out and try it? So the fear behind it is what I don't like. People put fear behind it. And then there's so much more backlash from trying to get pregnant from it. So people say you can get pregnant while you're on the Mirena. Some people say you get a period while you're on Mirena. Some people say that they don't like it because it's uncomfortable. There are a lot of things that go on with Mirena. As long as you try it for yourself or you do your research for yourself, talk to your doctor, between you and your doctor, and you are on a good path of understanding, then you won't have any problems with the Mirena. I don't have any problems, but like I said, you guys know me on this journey. And if you don't know, I'm going to put a clip of exactly how my process was of after I had my son and I had my period for the first time while I was breastfeeding.
Hi, you guys. Okay, I'm not feeling good. Everybody's sick and sleep, so I'm gonna do this really fast. But yeah. So today is March the 29th. It's a Friday, and I have to do Cameron's 7-month update. But we'll do that tomorrow because I have Cameron. He's just asleep. Today I want to talk to you. Well, tonight I should say. It's like 9:14. I got my period today. I know it's a little personal, but I got my period. Now I have not had a period since I was 2 months pregnant. So I'll say since December of 2012. So the 9 months I was pregnant, plus the 7 months, it's about 14 months. I haven't had a period. And I got one today while I was at school. And at first I thought it was just like, maybe just, leakage. Sometimes after you have a baby, you have to get your Kegels tightened. You need to do Kegels or whatever so you can get your uterine walls to tighten back up. And so I've been doing those, but I guess, I just figured it wasn't tight enough. But I'm just like, really? So after 7 months of breastfeeding exclusively, pumping and breastfeeding and all of that, I have a period. And I'm kind of upset about that because that's the reason I was doing it. I wouldn't say that's the reason, but that was a good portion of why I was still doing it after 6 months. Because I said I was going to stop at 6 months. And then, he was doing really well with it, so I was like, I'll just keep going. He'll get a year out of me. And then even when we went to the doctor, I was like, maybe I'll even go 2 years. But I'm really upset, and I'm hoping it stops. Like, it's just going to do it today, and maybe it'll do it tomorrow, and it'll be over. Or maybe I'll have, like, a short period, because my periods are, like, 7 days. Literally. They're 7 days, and they're heavy 7 days. And they suck. They suck. And I just don't want it. And I know this is personal. People probably don't want to watch this video. You don't want to watch it? I'll put the title. It is a little graphic because I need to express this. I just don't understand why.
I was told that I wasn't supposed to get a period if I'm breastfeeding. I won't get one for the whole entire time, but that's not necessarily true. I also was told that breastfeeding would slow my period down. Not true either. So just like I said with the Mirena, that is what's going to show up in that clip. Those two things are different for a reason. Every person is different for a reason. Your body is something that you need to know. You know your body. You know what works for you. You know what you can do. And whatever you can't, then you don't. That's my spill, guys. I hope I'm helpful and effective to some people. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope that you can look back and say, you know what, Pri did give me some information that I can use. So I thank her for that. So take this information, grab it, run with it, and do your own research, because that's what you always do first. Find out what works for you. I'm out of here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you put them down in the description, and I will get back to you on anything that you might have about the Mirena, about my experience with it after I had my son, about having a period, you know, whatever you might have a question about, I'll answer, even if it is not related to the Mirena. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll talk to you another time, another vlog, another story time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I expect you to like me.